Hi, this week on Junior Rangers, I'll be learning how to do the commentary on the safari boats, and I'll be working with John, who will be showing me the ropes.
And I'll be keeping an eye on his progress with Darren. Let's see how he gets on in this week's edition of Junior Rangers.
One of the best parts of a day out at Longleat is a trip on the safari boats. You can see the exciting animals that live on the lake and feed the sea lions. Your guide will also give you lots of interesting information, and tomorrow I'll be having a go at doing the commentary.
Now Nico is our silverback western lowland gorilla. Only 1 in 5 males get the markings that Nico has. It is a sign of dominance and maturity.
And John is teaching me the job.
Well, it looks like quite a job. How long did it take you to learn?
It's taken me a fair few months to learn all the things you've got to learn for this. It's quite complicated. You've got lots of safety aspects you've got to remember. You've also got all the animals' facts and also things like the animals themselves. You've got to remember which one's which and all their ages and things like that. So it does take quite some time to be able to learn all the commentary. So do you reckon you can do all that?
Sounds quite challenging, but I'll give it a go.
It looks like Joe has his hands quite full. What do you think, Darren?
Well, I think it's a very difficult job, but I think if anybody can do it, Joe can. He will do his best, I'm sure.
Fingers crossed.
Should we have a look and see how he's getting on?
Okay.
Okay then, Joe, if we just have a look and see what sea lions we can see on the lake and see if we can point any out to you.
Which one's that there?
That one over there, the big one, that's Buster. You can't miss him. He's a big breeding bull, so he's the easiest one to tell up to.
He's huge.
He is. He's absolutely massive. He's 50 stone. That one over there, that one's Nancy. She's normally quite a vocal sea lion. You can't really hear her night now, but she's not quite a vocal sea lion. She's also our fastest sea lion. The two most difficult sea lions to tell apart are actually Ozzy's daughters, but Jojo and Celia are very, very similar.
But they all look the same. How do you tell them apart?
They are different. They've got little differences about them, because it's not just what they look like, it's how they act in the water as well, which helps you to tell them apart.
Well, it's really hard to tell the difference between the sea lions, but can you tell the difference between the hippos?
You can tell the difference between them. Generally speaking, Sonia is the bigger hippo. Spot has a birthmark on her as well, which is why she's called Spot. So if you can see that, then it's clear to see that she is Spot. Well, generally speaking, hippos spend about 18 hours a day in the water and 6 hours a day on the land. One of the most interesting things you can tell about the hippos are their size. As I said, they're 2.5 tons, so people are always astounded by their weight, and the fact that how fast they are. I mean, they can run at 30 miles an hour on the land and 15 miles an hour through the water, so they're actually quite fast, even though they're very, very heavy.
Okay, I've learnt some information about the sea lions and hippos. Now it's time to head off to Gorilla Island. You may have heard that Nico likes to watch satellite TV, and I wanted to check this out before I do my commentary tomorrow.
So how are you doing the boat commentary tomorrow? Yeah. I just brought you over the island to show the TV that Nico's got. It is true, as you can see. He has a 24-inch colour TV with Sky HD, which he enjoys watching of an evening. We bring him in the evening, and he has his tea, and he watches a little bit of TV as well.
Like me then. What does Nico like to eat?
He has mostly fruit and vegetables. His favourite food's really leafy greens. He likes grapes as well, anything like strawberries, anything like that. Nuts and things like that.
So now I've learnt some facts about the animals, it's time to get in a bit of practice.
This is Spot and Sonia, our 2 Ugandan hippos. There they are. They're both 35 years old and are both the most dangerous animal at Longleat and in Africa.
How's Joe getting on, John?
Well, he's got a lot to learn, but he seems to be doing really well with the hippos right now.
The hippos weigh about 2.5 tons. They are around 4 metres long, and they are also much faster than you think. They can run at 30...
So Annie, do you think Joe's going to remember everything? There's a lot to remember.
No.
You don't? I think we're going to have to give him lots of homework to take home with him, shall we?
I'm happy with my talk about the hippos, but I'm still not sure about the sea lions. I'll just have to sleep on it.
Hi Joe, are you ready for the big day?
I'm really nervous about today.
I'm happy with my knowledge about the hippos and gorilla, but the sea lions, I can't tell the difference between them. And what John said about some being lighter, some being darker, some having funny spots, I just can't see what he sees. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Joe.
Good luck, Joe.
Alright then, let's go and get these fish pots loaded up and then we'll go and take them out onto the boat.
How many pieces per pot?
You've got to put 4 pieces in per pot.
There's lots to do before the visitors arrive, and one important job is loading the pots of fish for the sea lions to eat.
How many more pots?
2 more pots to go.
Feeding the sea lions is a great part of the trip, and over an average day, the staff will load 10 kilos of fish into the pots.
So how have you been going on with your research?
I think I'll crack Nico and probably the hippos.
Yeah?
But I'm really nervous about the sea lions. They all look the same. They're like a zebra.
Well, they do
all
look.
the same markings.
They do look very, very similar, but they are different. There are very subtle differences. But if it makes it any easier for you, I'll tell you what you do. If you do the rest of the trip, and I'll just do the sea lions for you.
Seriously?
Yeah. It makes
Thanks.
It, yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's a good decision not to do the sea lions. That's a good idea.
Let's hope it all goes well.
Oh, look, the passengers are coming now.
How are you feeling, Joe?
I'm a bit shaky, but John's reassured me and I've got a lot of support, so I think I'll be able to do it. Hopefully.
Well, the trip's underway. There's no turning back now.
I'm going to pass you over to our guest speaker now, who's Joe here from Junior Rangers on the Longleat website, and he's going to tell you. He's got to turn around though. He's going to tell you all about the hippos.
Well, as much as I know.
Yeah.
We have 2 Ugandan hippos here at Longleat. There's Spot and Sonia. They're the most dangerous animal at Longleat and in Africa. They weigh up to 2.5 tonnes and are about 3-4 metres long. And they kill 300 to 400 people a year in Africa.
Oh, that's a good bit. I like that. That's very well done.
They're very territorial and you still can't see them. Because they're in the mud wallow, I think.
Yeah?
And because of the bad weather, it sort of put them out of their schedule.
Ooh, yeah. That's quite difficult to get across that, so, you know, I think you need to work a little bit on that bit.
And they've probably gone and hidden somewhere.
I can't see the hippos. Where are they?
Well, that's what makes it even more difficult, because they're actually hiding in the mud wallow, I think, at the moment. But a good commentator can keep control of that situation and still has to explain all the hippo facts and tell the visitors where they are and why it's important that they get the opportunity to hide. Remember, we're a safari park. The animals come and go as they please.
If you want to feed the sea lions, it's £1 for a pot of fish, and just throw it clearly so they can eat it.
He's selling the fish now.
Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, this is really good. That's really good, that bit. See how he's keeping control? Look, that's really good.
I have 2 pots, please.
I'll just get you a change.
I was really nervous about doing the commentary, but selling the fish is great fun.
Our boat's coming back in now. That's really good. Should we go down and see him?
Okay.
Oh, well done. Well done. A round of applause. Well done, John. Let me shake your hand. Well done. We've just been watching it on the monitor, and I think, I don't know what John thinks, but I think you did really well. Really, really well. Well done. Were you nervous?
Yes.
A bit nervous.
I'm
Yeah.
shaking.
You're shaking. Should we give him a job?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it starts 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Is that right?
No.
No, you've been best. Very well done, Joe. That was really, really good. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed it. Well done.
Well, I've had a great day, and I hope you enjoy the trip on the safari boats when you visit Longleat.
That's all for this week. But come and join us again in 2 weeks' time when we'll be going on a mini beast safari.